What's up, you guys? It is Eric from the Anabolic Aliens, and today I'm here to bring you my top 5 exercises to build the lower chest. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the good stuff. First up on the list is the decline fly with a twist. Now this exercise is performed on a decline bench, but pay close attention to how the exercise is set up with the dumbbells because it is difficult. If you need to, grab a spotter to hand you the dumbbells. Now the majority of decline movements are going to activate the lower chest. Due to the direction of the angle, the decline or the down movement is going to engage the lower chest. So during this exercise, keep your chest puffed up, your shoulder blades retracted, and focus on the squeeze of the chest throughout the movement. Your arms should surpass a 90-degree arm bend, but don't need to be 100% straight and fully extended. We just don't want the angle to be too short so that the triceps come into play and we turn the movement into a press. And once the bend is established, the elbows do not move anymore. The arms basically act as one giant lever for the chest to move. The twist shown here is a slight modification so you can help mindfully contract the lower chest. It is not necessary or necessarily more beneficial. The standard fly will work just as well for some people, but this movement right here, the decline fly in general, is going to be a staple in many bodybuilders' routines. Second on the agenda is the high to low cable fly. Now this exercise can be performed between any 2 pulley cable system that is wide enough to work for a fly. The cable start will be set high. We will step out, stagger our feet, puff up our chest, and our elbow placement is super important on this exercise because we want to make sure that our lower arms, so from our elbow down to our wrist, are running in line with the cables. So our elbows are basically going to be flared up and we fly downwards. The same rules apply to the previous decline fly with the bend in the elbows. So again, it's all moving as one unit here, one big lever. And this will also help ensure that we are taking some of the pressure off the shoulders, putting it onto the chest, which is what we are trying to work during this exercise. And a key point on this exercise is to make sure that our body is swaying as little as possible. I see people all the time in the gym, basically when they're doing this exercise, their body is rocking forward and backwards, and we want to make sure we keep our body as stationary as we can so that the momentum is taken away from the rest of the body and that the lower chest is working and breaking down so we can build more muscle there. And the common misconception with this exercise is that people think that this works primarily the upper chest, which it does not. I mentioned in the top 5 exercises to build the upper chest video that the low to high cable fly works the upper chest due to its upward motion. Because we are moving the weight downwards in this exercise, it becomes a lower chest movement, and if performed correctly, you'll notice a huge difference. So definitely make sure you add this to your routine and make sure that you're realizing you're targeting the lower chest. Number 3 on the list is the barbell decline underhand, also known as the reverse grip bench press. This is a great alternative to the traditional barbell decline bench press, but the nature of the grip allows the elbows to kind of come closer to the body, allowing for a more focused stress on the lower chest. It also takes a little bit of pressure off the shoulders and it will fry the triceps. But we want to make sure that we are gripping the bar in the same spot as a normal decline bench press, which is usually going to be just about outside shoulder width, but we're flipping our hands over, creating an underhand grip on the bar. And once that grip is established, we want to make sure our chest is puffed up, scapula is retracted, and we can unrack. And this exercise can be a little bit awkward to unrack, so it might be in your best interest to grab a spotter nearby to give you a lift up and also just to stand there throughout the entire movement like any other barbell pressing movement. So then you're going to lower the chest to your sternum and press up while engaging your chest and your triceps. You will most likely have to use much less weight than a standard decline bench press, so just be prepared for that. Drop your ego, focus more on the contraction in order to really fry that lower chest, so just make sure you're focusing on that in this movement. Give it a try for sure and see if you can work it into your chest routine. Fourth on the list is the incline push-up. Now you can perform this exercise pretty much anywhere, on a bench at the gym, on your couch at home, on the stairs at your house, whether it's outside or in a park, I don't even know, you just name it. The common mistake is that because this is an incline movement, that it works the upper chest. But it goes back to what I said earlier about the lower chest being activated from pushing down. And if you look at the angle of our body, that's exactly what we are doing here, is pushing down. So keep your back as straight as you possibly can. You do this basically by flexing your glutes and squeezing your abs, allowing your body to move as one unit as you descend on the rep. You want to avoid raising or lowering your hips, so basically sticking your butt up or letting your butt sag too low, and allowing your body to move just all at one side or all at the same time while keeping a neutral spine. And this exercise is also going to work the triceps and shoulders, which makes it a great compound bodyweight exercise to add to your routine. And for a lot of people, this may be too easy to keep yourself in the 8 to 12 bodybuilding rep range. So you can basically try pushing up and exploding off the bench into a clap push-up, which I'm sure you all have seen before, or just have somebody apply even pressure with their hands across your upper back. It's going to be a little too awkward to put a plate on your back due to the angle of the exercise, so the plate will slide down your back. So having someone push on you will be a great way to do that. If you can find a way to work a band into the exercise, it would also be great. And this one is great because we could do this exercise literally anywhere, and it really shouldn't be overlooked. Our final exercise on the list is the dumbbell decline together press. And this is a great alternative to the traditional dumbbell decline bench press, but we always want to show you guys some cool variations that provide a different muscle stimulus. So we're going to follow the exact same setup when we performed the decline fly earlier in the video, but when we press the dumbbells up over our chest, we're going to press them together, which is basically going to create a hammer or neutral grip with both of the weights. And we're going to keep the dumbbells together on the eccentric and concentric parts of the movement. So all you're going to do is press the weight up and down, mindfully keeping the emphasis on the chest, but it's also going to work the triceps and shoulders. Now you'll notice that the dumbbells I'm using have the rounded plates, which makes it a little bit harder than gyms that have the hexagon shaped dumbbells, because the rounded plates leave a little bit less room for error. If you have the hex plates, they won't slide as much, but the regular rounded ones are going to roll and separate. So you don't have to go super heavy in this exercise. It would be much harder than a standard dumbbell decline bench press. So again, drop the ego, grab less weight, focus on the contraction, and this is definitely one that you should try. So in order to maximize the effectiveness of these exercises, make sure you pick around 2 to 3 exercises and perform about 2 to 4 sets of each. You want to keep the repetitions around 8 to 12 reps per set to stay in that bodybuilding rep range, and also perform these exercises about 2 times per week. And all of these exercises should be performed after the more traditional compound pressing movements: bench press, incline bench press, decline barbell bench press, or just your traditional dumbbell pressing if you choose to use dumbbells. So I hope you guys learned something new from this video. If we taught you something new, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It really helps motivate Mike and I to keep making these quality videos for you guys, but also helps our channel grow. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. We love you. But if you're not subscribed, welcome to the channel, and make sure you hit that red subscribe button, or leave a comment down below, leaving something you learned in this video, a suggestion for maybe the next video, or if you just want to say something ridiculous or just say hello, always leave it down below. We will do our best to answer as many of you guys as possible. But until next time, guys, I will see you in that next video. See you guys.